frisky, so he ordered cheap whiskey and offered it up to a blunt. Then he started loud talking, so she took off walking and left him right there all alone. He was sure disappointed, his ego disjointed, as the regulars cheered his demise. But then the bartender said, son, don't hang your head. Here's a beer and some been there advice. That's why they call it fishing, not catching. You gotta mind your slack, don't get distracted. Put your line in the water and wait. And keep your eye on the bobber, pray they take the bait. Take patience, dedication, luck and wishing. That's why it's called fishing. He couldn't seem to discern how bad he crashed and burned. He didn't listen to his new friend. He stepped right up to the plate just to meet the same fate, and proceeded to strike out again. But he kept right on drinking, whistling and winking, ignoring that barkeep's advice. And some people get it, and some people don't, and some need to be told twice. That's why it's called fishing, not catching. You gotta mind your slack, don't get distracted. Put your line in the water and wait. And keep your eye on the bobber, pray they take the bait. Take patience, dedication, luck and wishing. That's why it's called fishing. That's why it's called fishing. Fragile men, I wish someone could hide you. I wish someone could guide you through these most difficult of days. Fragile men, they all try to scold you. Now there's no one to console you. When you don't get your way. The whole world is exploding, and I know it feels so strange. It must make you so damn angry. They're expecting you to change. Fragile men, it's really not a mystery. They're debating all your history. Oh, and that just isn't fair. Fragile men, bleeding on the sidewalk and dreaming of a beanstalk that will make them disappear. So strange, it must make you so damn angry. They're expecting you to change. Fragile men, they're all out to get you. No one ever lets you be what you wanna be. A fragile man. And I don't think that they respect you. How can they expect you to see what you don't want to see? Hey everybody, welcome to episode 36 of Alone Together Tuesdays. I'm Carll, your host. There I am, right there on the band. Thank you, Callan, for remembering that. I'm back here in the doghouse again. This time there's an actual dog back here, Winnie. Winnie, can you? We'll see how this goes. I may kick her out, but for real, do you have to make all that noise? I don't know if y'all can see it. Anyway, let's play a little music. I'll take some requests tonight. I don't have this super mapped out. Just kind of in a chill mood, but we'll see what happens. Play it by ear. And yeah, thank y'all for being here, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Week after week, and particularly this week. So let's see. What do we start this with? This is I think the first song I ever wrote that I played for anybody. It's hard to write a song when your 3/4's gone. The crazy legs keeps pegging on my guitar. Well, I try to clear my head and reflect on what she said, but the only thing reflected seems to be the bar. A shot of bourbon, I never hurt no one, so I reckon two couldn't do no harm. Oh well, I know my eyes are red and I'm a little bit underfed. Ah, but baby, please believe me, it ain't cause for no alarm. I'm pleased to meet you, my name is Lost and Lonely. That's spelled with one L, not two. And don't you think you could be my one and only? Baby, just long enough for me to make love to you. So let's pour another round for dreams we never found. Oh wait, I'm sorry. So tell me what, yeah, so dreams we never found. And laugh until the tears fall from my face. And when they finally send me home, I can't make that walk alone. It's just too many memories. Another time, another place. I'm pleased to meet you, my name is Lost and Lonely. That's spelled with one L, not two. And don't you think you could be my one and only? Baby, just long enough for me to make love to you. I swear I know just what to do. It'll only take an hour or two. Well, it's hard to write a song when your 3/4's gone. Yeah. I wrote that song long before I had ever made love for an hour or two. I wrote a song yesterday that I wrote before I've ever made love for an hour or two. TMI is TMI. All right, well. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. I plan on feeling much better before too long. I got a world of troubles I'm trying to forget. I'm on my way, but I ain't there yet. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. Everywhere I look, the trouble is all I see. Can't listen to the radio and I hate TV. There's trouble with the air and trouble with the water. People ain't treating one another like they oughta. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. I don't wanna hear no preachers preaching, no more politicians bitching. All these songs about love gone wrong make me wonder where my baby's gone. I can't suffer fools wasting my time. Don't give me no advice that rhymes. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. I've been smoking all day and I can't get lit. Don't give me no guff, just give me a puff. You know how I love that stuff. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. All right. Yeah, we can all use a little puff these days. Or something stronger. I'm actually laying off the strong stuff tonight. Sorry, I'm gonna tune up here. I'm drinking wine this evening. You know, I used to drink a lot of whiskey on the road, like a lot of whiskey, and I gave that up to some degree. I didn't give it up. I just eased up. And then with this quarantine, or just being at home doing these shows from home, it was kind of my one night to drink. But my glass kept getting bigger and bigger, and I started not feeling so great in the morning. So I thought tonight I'm gonna mix it up and see. I'm just gonna try a glass of nice, tasty Pinot Noir wine. So here's to you, everybody.
For some reason, that just reminded me of on my record. My record "Trouble in Mind." Sorry, this is going to be a beautiful segue, which we are giving away 2 copies of tonight for people who share the show. One on Facebook and one on YouTube. It's pretty kind of rare. I'm down to about 10 of these left, so we're going to give it away for a couple more weeks, and then we're out of them. But when that record came out, I remember being up in Canada and reading a review of the record, and the review was just reading through the song titles and said, "Drunken Poet's Dream," "Bad Liver and a Broken Heart," "Knocking Over Whiskeys," "We Get It, Dude, You Drink." Something to that effect. He was unimpressed with the creativity of my song titles or of the many references to booze in my songs. But anyway, I don't particularly care. I just thought it was funny. So I'm here, I'm going to sing a song that mentions whiskey. I saw you leaning on a memory with your back turned to the crowd in that little bar on Murphy where they play guitar too loud. There were people drinking whiskey and there were hearts about to leave. It was cold as hell for Houston. It was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I cannot wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. The night was feeling lucky, so I asked you to dance. And the way you looked up at me made me think I had a chance. But when I put my arms around you, I knew you weren't giving in. And I hope it will be different if I pass this way again. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I cannot wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. Well, I walked the road to get here with a guitar in a case. I'd have stopped in Pasadena if I'd have known about this place. But you looked like forever where the water meets the shore. I've been thinking about you, baby. I can't do that anymore. I saw you leaning on a memory with your back turned to the crowd in that little bar on Murphy where they play guitar too loud. There were people drinking whiskey and there were hearts about to leave. It was cold as hell for Houston. It was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I cannot wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. Yeah, all the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I cannot wait forever, babe. I hope you'll understand. All right. It's for all my folks in Beaumont tonight. It's been too long since I've seen you guys, since I've been down there. All right. Let's see. I noticed during this quarantine, I quit smoking a year ago, but I noticed my voice lately is more and more, I'm getting way Christopherson on things. Pretty funny to me. Let's see. When you doing okay over there? You eating up the house? This week's postcard, I've just ordered a bunch of cool postcards for like the next 3 months. We're going to have a different postcard every week. But this week it's a repeat. Fortunately, it's my favorite postcard. Let's see if I can make it work here. Which is this one. So if you contribute to the show, make sure you leave your address. Most of y'all know the drill, but for those of y'all that don't, I send out a postcard every week for people who contribute to the show. And just recently we started doing Setlist, which that's a typed out one that gave me the idea. That guy Josh asked for one, and so I said, why don't I do this for everybody? So here on my website you can see there's like handwritten ones and plus all the old postcards. So that's the deal. That's how I'm shuffling for bucks here, trying to keep things afloat. So if anybody wants a postcard, it'd be great. You can grab one just by tipping the show and just write down the number of the card you want. So if you don't leave anything, it'll be the winning one, and if you do leave something on the website, it has a number with each card. So that's that. That's my pitch there. And then let's see. I better have one more sip while I contemplate. How's everybody doing? Really? Actually, I can see your comments. So if I stop a minute and take the time to read. So I'm going to stop a minute and ask y'all how you guys are doing. Yeah. Mark Hayes says, Wade Christopherson ain't all bad. That's true. Richard says, love the postcard. Beverly Traxler says, greetings from rural British Columbia. Richard says, gave up tobacco a year ago. Good for you, Richard. And Ulf Becker says, thanks for spelling it correctly. I got hosed by autocorrect. You're welcome, Ulf. Anyway, let's see. Russ Pate asked if I can cover a Don Williams tune. Man. Yeah, let me think on that for a second. I love Don Williams. Yeah, I'll do that in just a minute. Give me a minute. Let me think of which one I want to do and I'm trying to remember how to play it. In the meantime, I'm going to cover a Peter Case tune. So over the years, I've gotten to play on several tribute albums for folks. But the first one that I ever got to play on was for the great Peter Case. And yeah, I was a baby artist. I got asked to do this, and it was really cool. I love this song, so let's see if I can remember it.
There's a song that he gave us that we'll never have to lose.
love on the road that leads beyond the blue, and beyond the shadows and the rain, and beyond the darkness, beyond the pain. When you know in your heart there's no way out but through, take a walk with me, darling, beyond the shadows and the rain, and beyond the darkness, beyond the pain. When you know in your heart there's no way out but through, take a walk with me, darling, beyond the blues. All right, Peter Case. Okay, everybody, let's see. Callan sent me a message. I think maybe we might have our first winner. Hopefully that's what it is. Yep. Okay. Our first winner is Connie Cliver. Connie, congratulations. Good to see you win. I see you here all the time at these shows, so I'm glad that worked out. Thank you for sharing the show, Connie. I really appreciate it. We got one more record to give away. So like I said, we're doing this Trouble in Mind record. And I'm going to play a song for you off this record that most of y'all probably have never heard unless you actually have the record. Because what we did with this, on the CD there's 14 songs. On the record there's 15 songs. And there's two things different about the record than the CD. One is the version of She Left Me for Jesus is 5 minutes long. It's a different version. So on the CD, it's a real kind of honky-tonky, she left me for Jesus, I just ain't fit. It's that kind of shuffle thing. And but on the vinyl, it's very slow and drawn out, which is originally kind of how we did it. I think it's actually much funnier that way, but it's also 5 minutes long, which isn't, it might be too much. So it's more like, we've been dating since high school, we never once left this town. It's just real drawn out. But anyway, but it's cool. I haven't actually listened to that in a very long time. I might have to go put it on the record player and give it a shot. But the other song that's on here is one of my favorites, and I wish that we'd put it on the CD or it just lived somewhere in the world besides this record, because I think it's really beautiful. One of the most beautiful tracks I've ever done. It's a song I wrote with Lisa Morales, who some of y'all may recognize from Sisters Morales, and she also produced my first record. The song's called Waiting on the Stars to Fall. Let me see if I can find the lyrics here. Y'all forgive me. I thought I had this together, but clearly I don't. Shoot, what did I do with it? Anyway, I'm going to see one day if I can get Universal to give me the rights to this record. I own most of my records, but I don't own this one or K-Mag Yo-Yo. Oh yeah, there it is, right there. Okay. So I'm going to sing this song. This is the first time I've ever done this on Alone Together Tuesdays, I think. And see if I can remember it. Winnie, can you keep it down? I'll introduce y'all to Winnie after this one. I could be sailing across the sea tonight, riding on a big jet plane, still looking out the window as the miles go by, praying on the pouring rain. I guess forever is a long old time when you wanna live wild and free. You find yours but forgot about mine. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Baby, I wanna let go. Baby, I wanna move on. Baby, I wanna let go, but I can't. If you'd have told me back then I'd be here right now, I'd say you never really knew me at all. I was running with the bulls and chasing down the stars, not waiting on the stars to fall. Did I lose myself somewhere along the way? Did that line get blurred somehow? I used to be living like New York City, and now I barely make a sound. Baby, I wanna let go. Baby, I wanna move on. Baby, I wanna let go, but I can't. Baby, I wanna let go. Baby, I wanna move on. Baby, I wanna let go, but I can't. All right. Anyway, I'm real proud of that. The track, the recording is just very beautiful. Can y'all hear Winnie chewing on the bone back there? Winnie, come over here. Come introduce yourself. Come on. I got something for you. All right. Here, why don't you come on this way? Come here, girl. Everybody, this is Winnie. Say hello. Yeah. That's my girl. She makes me very happy when she's not stressing me out and eating the whole house. She's a COVID dog, which is a thing, I guess. I took her for a walk the other day and ended up in a friend's yard who had a dog, and he had a friend over who had a dog, and they're all the same age. They're all COVID dogs. So anyway, okay, thank you, darling. You want to say goodbye? That's all I got. That's a lie. I actually have a lot more. All right, we'll give you a little bit more. Okay, well, let's see. While I got that record out, let me do another song off of that. And then we got some magic coming up shortly. Eli's sending another magic trick, so I'll play this song and then we'll do that. Here we go. I've been playing a lot of slow tempo stuff, so let's pick it up a little bit here. Now you can keep time. Well, I'm wild as a turkey, I'm high than a Christmas morn, empty as my wallet on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, I come around too fast, and I always leave too soon. Ain't that what they all say? I come down from Memphis with a broken down Corvette, this suitcase full of memories and a face you won't forget. You say you'll never love me, but tonight ain't over yet. Oh, I'm gonna change your mind. Oh, girl, I've been a gambler since the age of 21. I've seen my share of trouble and a wrong end of a gun, and this whole world's out to get me just because I have my fun. Everything ain't gonna slow me away. Right ain't right, babe, and left ain't always wrong. like an angel in a place you don't belong, and I'm gonna take you away. Alright. Now just close, this place is closing. I don't mean it's time for bed. No, we don't need no sleep, girl. We'll get plenty when we're dead. You can leave these fools behind you now and come with me instead. Oh, I'm gonna show you a time. I'm wild as a turkey out in a Christmas moon, empty as my wallet on a Sunday afternoon. But I come around too fast and I always leave too soon. Ain't that what they all say? Oh, ain't that what they all say? What? Can I help you? Look what I got. Look what I got. Come here. Here you go. Right here. That's a good girl. Okay. All right. Who wants to see some magic? Did you think we had forgotten that this is now a music and magic show? Going back to last summer when my son Eli we went on the road. We took a bit of a road trip, went camping, and kind of saw some sights. So he performed magic on 2 of the shows, on 2 of the Alone Together Tuesdays. And now he's sending me videos. He was here 2 weeks back. But this week he just sent me a video. So I'm gonna play it for you. You ready? This is brief, but yeah. So keep your eye on it. Let's see. Let me make sure I got the right one. Okay, here we go. Pretty cool, right? Alright, that was Eli doing his magic thing. He gets, what's the deal I cut with him? 0.2% of the tips, I think. No, I give him 5%. 5%. That's a fair deal, I think. I mean, that's like, anyway. And then we give a pretty healthy percentage to this week to the Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Tennessee. And so far, the Alone Together family has made a lot of contributions to a lot of different causes this year. Music Cares, Interfaith Sanctuary up in Idaho. Winnie, can you not drink out of the toilet? I'm sorry, that's embarrassing. But the food bank has, or what else have we done? We've done. Can y'all hear that? I'm sorry, I just gotta wait till she's done. That's very distracting. Okay, Winnie, come here, girl. Okay, was that good? You feel better now? We did Feed the Front Lines, which through the Mucky Duck took meals to the Houston Police Department and the Herman Memorial Hospital and the vet hospital. So anyway, but our biggest contributions have gone to the food bank, and so far, the Alone Together Tuesday family has been responsible for funding over 10,000 meals for people in need in Central Tennessee, which is just astounding to me. It's amazing. So thank you guys. Big hand for all of y'all. I really appreciate it. So yeah. And with that, I'm going to do a song here that has nothing to do with charity, except, maybe for me back in the early days when the bartender would take pity on me and give me a drink for free, or some girl would take pity on me and come talk to me, so I was sitting by myself. Well, I'm tired of drinking whiskey by myself. Yeah, I'm tired of drinking whiskey by myself. I wish you'd take that bottle and put it right back on the shelf. 'Cause I'm tired of drinking whiskey by myself. I go down to the bar most every night. I go down to the bar most every night. The girls don't even notice and the boys don't wanna fight. But I go down to the bar most every night. Jukebox has not played my song in years. I said the jukebox has not played my song in years. On this same old bar stool, just a bag of shots with beers. And the jukebox has not played my song in years. Gone so far away. They all moved down to Austin. Lord, I miss them night and day. And all my friends have gone so far away. Yeah, I'm really not that funny anymore. I said I'm really not that funny anymore. I used to be a riot, now I'm just a lonely boy. And I'm really not that funny anymore. Do you think that I could stay in town with you? Do you think that I could stay in town with you? It's 30 miles to my place and I'm feeling tired and blue. And do you think that I could stay in town with you? Here we go. 'Cause I'm tired of drinking whiskey by myself. Yeah, I'm tired of drinking whiskey by myself. I take that bottle and put it right back on the shelf. 'Cause I'm tired of drinking whiskey by myself. All right, yes I am. Whew. Okay, we have another winner. Second winner for the vinyl, for the Trouble in Mind vinyl. And that winner is Brad Kamcheff. Brad Kamcheff. Congratulations, Brad. Thanks for sharing the show. Everybody else, thank y'all for sharing the show. Really appreciate it. We got a while to go here, so if you haven't done it yet and you would, want to help me out, that helps a lot. That's, I understand not everybody can tip, and believe me, I get it. And you don't have to. I'm just glad you're here. But if you're enjoying it and you want to share it with people, that would be great for me. I really appreciate it. And let's see, what was I going to do? I was doing the winner. Winnie, come here. Come get a treat. Let me really think this out. She may need to go to the bathroom, but I don't know. Here you go, darling. All right. Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, let's see. Karen says, my family got me a cameo message from you. Best gift ever. All right, Karen, I'm glad you dug it. For those of y'all who don't know, I do personalized videos for folks. You just go to cameo.com or look on my website or anything. And that's been a lot of fun. It's been a bright spot throughout this deal. So, all right. Let's see, how about another sip of this while I think what I'm going to do. I was thinking about, play this song here. Some of y'all are familiar with that movie Country Strong. Got a bunch of songs in it, and it didn't do very well, but still was very cool. And I got to go watch the filming of it. And I got to dance with Gwyneth Paltrow. I had a really surreal experience. This is gonna be my celebrity story of the night. I usually have one. So y'all bear with me. Country Strong was this movie with Gwyneth Paltrow and Garrett Hedlund and Leighton Meester and Tim McGraw. And it was filmed here in Nashville. It's one of the few movies that have been filmed here in Nashville. It was cool. They gave a lot of Nashville musicians work and got to be the band members and actors and stuff. Anyway, I got 4 songs in this movie, and they recorded most of the movie. They filmed most of the movie before I even got to town. And so I showed up, and all the cast had been singing these songs or been listening to these songs, and I think they were maybe curious who I was. Winnie. Goodness, girl. All right, hold on, y'all. I gotta let Winnie out. Hold that thought. All right. What are you gonna do? You gonna come back in when you're done? It's cold out there. All right. So where was I? Are y'all still with me? So I recorded all these songs, they'd done them in the movie, but nobody knew who I was. And so I show up in town for the first time for the wrap party, where all the cast and crew is sort of celebrating the end of the film, even though it wasn't totally over. And so I walk in, and I met Garrett Hedlund right away. He was the guy who sang all my songs in the movie. And he and I are still buddies. He just had a baby a couple weeks ago. He got up on stage and started singing Hard Out Here, one of my songs, and then Gwyneth Paltrow comes over and asks if I'll dance with her. So I had this very surreal experience of dancing with Gwyneth Paltrow while Garrett Hedlund played one of my songs, and everybody's just standing around watching us going, who is this guy? It was all right. Shoot, I should have tuned this. Anyway, but I was super nervous. I didn't have anything to say to her. think I said something really dumb, like I dressed up as Chris Martin for Halloween or something. It really was lame. But here's another song from that movie. Chances are I took the wrong turn every time I had a turn to take. And I guess I broke my own heart every chance I had a heart to break. And it seems I spent my whole life just wishing on that same unlucky star. But as I watch you cross the barroom, well, I wonder just what my chances are. Well, I know you've looked around and you've seen what you needed to see. And at night when you're dreaming, oh, you're probably not dreaming about me. Oh, it's safe to say I've stumbled, but I've managed to make it through this far. And as I take one step then another, oh, I wonder just what my chances are. Oh, I have watched the world go by hand in hand, and I wondered why I'm still so alone. Or could I lay down my foolish pride and maybe finally find my heart a home? Yeah, the band has started playing a simple song I used to know. As I take your hand and walk you out and dance to the rhythm way down low. Every heart has got a story, but mine just has a few more scars. And they could heal if you would hold me and tell me just what my chances are. Oh, you would only hold me and tell me just what my chances are. All right, got a little out of tune there, but anyway. Okay, I'll tell you another celebrity story, back to back. I don't know if I've told these before or not, so forgive me if you've heard this stuff before. I can't. It's week 36, episode 36. It's kind of hard at this point to remember what I've done and what I haven't done. But I know I played one song tonight that I have yet to play, and I'm about to play a second one that I haven't played. Years ago, I was doing a show down in Austin at the now defunct, oh God, what was it called? Y'all help me out, Austinites. It's the free show. It's like a restaurant bar, and it's got the little stage, the covered stage over off of South Lamar it's an institution, and they shut down this year. I'm gonna look at the comments until somebody tells me helps me remember what what it was. It's right on Barton Springs and South Lamar. Not Threadgills, thank you though, Judy. Not Guero's, thank you, Carol. Shady Grove, thank you, Katie. Yes, Shady Grove. So they used to have this concert series out there, and I went and played one year. I played a couple years, but this particular year, I did the show, and then afterwards, I'm standing around with my band, and Drew Barrymore walks in, or out. It's outside, and she's over there, and she's, I didn't know she walked in. I just saw her. I'd heard, actually, I think I heard when I was on stage. So I was like, Drew Barrymore's here. I was like, oh, cool. So I go, I'm standing there, and she's like 10 feet from, I'm with my band and my crew, and she's with her crew. This is so lame. And she, and she's like known for, she's married a couple musicians and she's a big music fan. I thought maybe, it seemed plausible that she had come to hear the show and had seen me play and wanted to marry me. So she comes over to me and she walks, in my defense, she walks over to me and she says, can I borrow a lighter? I'm like, yeah, sure, Drew. Like, I know what you're up to. Because she's with a crew of like 6 or 7 people. I was like, surely somebody in that crew has a lighter. Like, what are the chances that she comes to my show and then afterwards comes directly to me to ask me for a light? So she comes over. She says, can I have a lighter? I said, sure. And I pull it out and give her a light. And then I say, thanks for coming out. And she takes a drag and she looks at me and she goes, why are you thanking me? And at this point, I start to panic a little bit. And I say, well, because, I was the band, I did the show, I just assumed. And she goes, oh, yeah, sorry, I missed it, I just got here. Thanks for the light. And then just turns around and walks back. And to make it worse, my entire band is watching me. And they knew how awkward this was for me and how I just fell flat on my face. And I turned around and they're just dying. They're just dying laughing at me. I thought Drew Barrymore was hitting on me, and she just wanted a light and is totally confused as to why. I'm like, thanks for coming out to my show. So this is for Drew. 8-line machine and a sailor's daughter. Something makes them crazy growing up on the water. Playing for my supper 6 nights a week. Hurricanes, Easter, and New Year's Eve. 14 walls and there ain't much left. Looking like a homeless cheers on meth. Homer's in the corner breaking up a fight. Good Lord, I hope I get paid tonight. I got a gig, baby. Burnt fried chicken and a Lone Star beer. Cops and the kids, they drink free around here. Girl behind the bar just taking what she's giving. Lying about her past and trying to make a living. A broke pool table and some hard luck cues. Go tell your mama I done paid my dues. Everyone around here knows my name. 6 nights a week in the neon flame. I got a gig, baby. I got a gig. Now there's an old line tamer parked behind the bar with 100 pounds of weed and a stolen car. Oil patch boys and girls who went to college. Rules you don't break and laws that ain't acknowledged. A barefoot shrimper with a pistol up his sleeve. Some will go to heaven and some will never leave. Pills in the tip jar, blood on the strings. Oh Lord, I never thought I'd see these things. I got a gig, baby. I got a gig. Machine and a sailor's daughter. Something makes them crazy growing up on the water. Playing for my supper 6 nights a week. Hurricanes, Easter, New Year's Eve. I got a gig, baby. I got a gig. I got a gig, baby. Oh, I got a gig. Yes, I do. I do. I've had 36 of them here on the interwebs. Alone Together Tuesday family. 36 shows. It's been a blast, y'all. Having fun, singing music, staying alive, connecting, crying, laughing, raising money for some good causes, having some fun, learning some new songs, talking about Drew Barrymore and Gwyneth Paltrow. You know, you gotta just go through life until you find the one you're meant to be with, and it clearly wasn't meant to be Drew. And I'm grateful. I am very, very much in love with the woman that I am with, and have been in a way since I first met her. So it all worked out. But let's see. Let's see how you guys are doing on here. I feel like I saw something that reminded me of something. Some folks had said that they hadn't gotten their postcards yet. They're on their way. If it's like 3 weeks and you haven't gotten your postcard, reach out to us on the website at hayscarlmgmt@gmail.com. The link's on the website. And we'll make sure you get squared away. I don't want anybody to pay for something and not get it. We'll make sure you're taken care of. But usually I get the stuff off by like the Thursday. We'll get them all addressed tonight and signed by tomorrow, and they're usually in the mail by Thursday or Friday. So if you tip after that Thursday or Friday, then it won't get out till the following week. So that may be the deal. So if you tipped on Saturday or Sunday or something, then that's maybe what happened. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. So we had this a great kid named Jeff Fitzgerald. Call him kid. He's a guy. He's like 24, but he was on the road with us last year doing merch, and he for like a year he was on the road with us, every night. And at one point, I've discovered that he thought that song was called I Got a Kid. I was like, how in the world do you come to that conclusion? And I made him explain it, and he actually sort of did. He goes, it's like, it's a song about this guy, and he's out there grinding. He's got a kid. He's like out there, he's just working hard. He's grinding, doing gigs and working and playing shows. He's like, because I got a kid, baby. I was like, all right, I guess that's passable, but hold on, let me get the dog back in. I'll try to. Hold on, y'all think about I Got a Kid and other song titles that are wrong, song lyrics, song titles that are mistaken. Winnie girl, come on, get in. Let's go. I got a treat. There you go. All right, come here. All right. Did you scare off all the burglars in the alley? All the burgers? Sit. You're a good girl. Yeah. You're a good girl. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna do a Billy Joe Shaver song here that I've never played. This isn't even the one I said that I've never done before. I've got another one that I've never played that I'm gonna do as well. But this one, I'm probably gonna totally butcher the melody. Y'all forgive me though. Let's see. Highway, she's harder than 9 kinds of hell. Rises scarcely as rain. When you're down to your last shove with nothing to sell and too far away from the train. Been a good month of Sundays and a guitar it go. Had a tall drink of yesterday's wine. Left a long string of friends, some sheets in the wind, and some satisfied women behind. So ride me down easy, Lord, ride me on down. Leave a word in the dust where I lay. Say I'm easy come and easy go, and easy to love when I stay. I left snow on the mountain, raised hell on the hill, locked horns with the devil himself. I've been a rodeo bum and a son of a gun, and a hobo with stars in my crown. So ride me down easy, Lord, ride me on down. Leave word in the dust where I lay. Say I'm easy come and easy go, and easy to love when I stay. Say I'm easy come and easy go, and easy to love when I stay. Billy Joe Shaver. God, there will never be another like Mr. Shaver. Yeah, all right. Well, this Sunday, a couple things. It was a big week for me. For COVID, it's all relative, but I had 2 things happen. One, I got to do a show at Mary Gaucher. Every Sunday, Mary has a great show called Sundays with Mary at 2 o'clock Central. Her and Jamie Harris, and Mary's a dear friend and just one of the best songwriters in the world. It's just incredibly powerful music, an incredible artist. So that was a real treat. Got to play with her, and then on Saturday, the night before, it was my birthday. I turned 45. So cheers to me. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate all the birthday wishes that I received, and if you didn't send them, then now's your chance. Like right now, you could just go ahead and all right, let's see. All Right Guy by Todd Snyder. You know what? I'm not gonna do that tonight, but the last show I've decided to do. I'm gonna do a couple things this year in 2021. I'm going to try and make the last show of every month an all request show. So start getting your requests ready. I'm going to put up a post here in the next week or so to start getting ready for it. Because I had so much fun doing that at the end of the year. We did an all request show and that was just a blast. So I'm going to do that again. And then I think I'm going to do like my friend Todd and a lot of folks have done is just do shows based around my records. So I've got 7 records out, but really 6 of them are original records. So I think I'm going to do 6 shows, 1 for each record. So just going chronologically. I start with Flowers and Liquor, do all those songs, tell the stories behind the stuff, and then Little Rock, and then Trouble in Mind, and then K-Mag Yo-Yo, and then Lovers and Leavers, and then What It Is. I think is the order that they went in. So let's see here. Let's do something off of What It Is. I've seen you at the window, I've heard you at the door. I felt the world convince you could even up the score. Watched you carry all the memories from a life that came before and then went away. But I will stay. I remember how you told me you felt it all might fall apart. You barely made it into this world and you've been fighting from the start. But it's not easy to believe, but I will protect your heart in every way. And I will stay. Warm rain on the wall, lone star in the night, brave dreams to hold on to. It will be alright. And it's hard to keep believing all the stories you've been told, and to watch the way you try, baby, is a sight to behold. And sometimes you will get angry, and sometimes you will get cold, but that's okay. I will stay. There's a ghost in every garden and a lock on every door, and all of them remind you of the ones who came before. There's a pain in every memory you don't have to hold no more. Now the summer sun is fading and the autumn's in the hall, and if time would just stop moving, it wouldn't bother you at all. But your story isn't finished, you got so much more to say, and I can't wait. So I will stay. I will stay. All right. I saw a request somewhere, sometime this week. I can't remember where, but for Grand Parade. So I'm going to try that. If I can remember it. Let's see how it goes here. Oh yeah, John Williams request. I'll get to that. Thank you. Remind me again if I forget, but I'll try and get back. Another Sunday on the corner of the neighborhood, not a single cloud in the sky. I'm just peeling off the labels and I'm feeling good, watching all this life go by. There's music from the window of the record store, kids are running wild in the heat. It couldn't get much better with my life and the weather. Saw you walking down the street, and now girl, you got me thinking about you and about me. There's so many things I'd like to say, like girl, I wanna get you, wanna get my picture with you, so that everybody around here can see us living in this Grand Parade. Sunday on the corner of the neighborhood, not a single cloud in the sky. I'm just joking with the fellas and I'm feeling good, watching all this life go by. Now I thought I knew pretty from the magazines and the girls I used to meet on the town, but But you got me burning numbers and I'm picking out rings. You better looking at my buddy's hands then. Oh now girl, you got me thinking about you and about me. There's so many things I'd like to say. Like girl, I just can't hide it. You're getting me excited. But thinking about all of the things we can see. Just living in this grand parade. Sunday on the corner of the neighborhood. I got you sitting right by my side. I'm just laughing with our friends and we're feeling good. Watching all this laugh go by. Yeah, watching all this laugh go by. All right, Grand Parade off my K-Man Yo-Yo record. Song I wrote with my friend John Evans. And, yeah. Love John. He makes me sound better. Okay, so Don Williams, yeah. Let's see. Let me find it. There's a couple I do, but I can't remember right now. Let me just look up real quick and see if there's any that I can remember without having to look up the lyrics to. Let's see. Songs. Tulsa Time. My best friend, Good Old Boys Like Me for sure. I Believe in You. Sing Me Back Home. Love, It Must Be Love. Love Me Tonight. Oh, that's a good one. Come Early Morning. Oh, so many good ones here. Well, I should have looked this up before, but you know what? I'll let's do Good Old Boys Like Me. If I can remember it. Chords and lyrics. All right, y'all forgive me. I had a request, and I feel obligated to do it. I love Don Williams. I just haven't played much of his stuff in a long time. Let's see if I can remember this. When I was a kid, Uncle Remus had put me to bed. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta not look at the scroll here. I'll answer questions after I play this, if we get through it. Okay, let's see how this goes. This is my mom's second favorite song. So I'll send this out to Mom. I was a kid, Uncle Remus had put me to bed with a picture of Stonewall Jackson above my head. Then Daddy'd come in to kiss his little man with a gin on his breath and a bottle in his hand. He'd talk about honor and things I should know. And he staggered a little as he went out the door. I can still hear the soft southern winds in the live oak trees. And those Williams boys, they still mean a lot to me. Hank in Tennessee, I guess we're all gonna be what we're gonna be. So what do you do with good old boys like me? Nothing makes a sound in the night like the wind does. But you ain't afraid if you washed in the blood like I was. smell of Cape jasmine through the window screen. John R. and the Wolfman kept me company by the light of the radio by my bed. Thomas Wolfe whispering in my head. I can still hear the soft southern winds in the live oak trees, and those Williams boys, they still mean a lot to me. Ain't in Tennessee, well, I guess we're all gonna be what we're gonna be. So what do you do with good old boys like me? When I was a boy, I ran with a kid down the street, and I watched him burn himself up on bourbon and speed. But I was smarter than most, and I could choose. I learned to talk like the man on the 6 o'clock news. When I was 18, Lord, I hit the road, but it never really mattered how far I go. I can still hear the soft southern winds in the live oak trees, and those Williams boys, they still mean a lot to me. Ain't in Tennessee, well, I guess we're all gonna be what we're gonna be. So what do you do with good old boys like me? Yeah, now what do you do with good old boys like me? All right. Great Don Williams. Thank you for that request. I appreciate it. Let's see. All right. For some reason, it's telling me the video has ended. Is this still working? Is this thing on? You guys can still hear me out there? I hope so. Thank y'all for being here. Let's see. I got a few more songs for sure I want to do. Only 2 of them are depressing, and one of them's downright tragic. I heard somebody say that they saw Don Williams at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo 100 years ago. Horrible sound in the Astrodome, but he killed it anyway. Let's see, that was Bob Lloyd. Bob, thanks for sharing that. I'm from Houston, and we used to go to the, for those of y'all who don't know, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo still is one of the biggest rodeos in the world. It's a huge event. Like, it's a big deal, and a lot of people plan their years around it. And so you have the rodeo and all the ag stuff and farming stuff and just all kinds of things, like the wagon trail ride, and it's incredible, all the scholarships that come out of it, and all the good it does. And you have the actual rodeo, which is amazing, but every night after the rodeo they have entertainment, and it's a huge deal. It's probably one of the biggest gigs in the world, because you've got a built-in 50,000-60,000 crowd there. And it used to be in the Astrodome, now it's in Reliant Stadium. But I haven't been to it in Reliant Stadium, but I went when I was a kid at the Astrodome, and I saw Chicago, which was, I was like 8. I wasn't really into Chicago. But I saw Clay Walker open for Willie Nelson, was one of the shows I saw. And I remember being really bummed out, because Clay Walker was fine and all, but everybody left after his set. Not everybody, but like 60% of the people left after his set, and Clay was really super popular at that moment. He had just kind of come out with a huge hit, and it just bummed me out to watch. Then Willie Nelson and Family came out and put on the most incredible show, and but that's how music goes. Sometimes it's cyclical. And who else did I see? I saw the Judds there. I saw the Judds, which Allison and I covered back in episode 31 or something. I don't know. We'll have to pull that out. But that was fun. And I saw Garth Brooks, which was actually a great show. And I saw George Strait at the rodeo. And I saw the Highwaymen, which was Willie, Waylon, Chris, and Johnny Cash, which was pretty special. I think that's all the shows I saw. But anyway, it still goes to this day, and they've got everything. They've got all sorts of music, and it's just a really cool cultural event. So, where were we? I feel like I should play a Cowboys song after that. Let's see. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys love smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings, little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, and his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys love Clear Mountain more. I would say cowboys ain't easy to love, they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new. And if you can't understand him, he don't die young. He'll probably just ride away. Everybody, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. alone. Even with someone they love, they'll never stay home and they're always alone. Even with someone they love. Damn, what a song. Woo, boy, that's I know some of my audience is older than I am, so they were, probably adults when that came out, but for me that was like early childhood, and just, boy, did that leave an impression on a kid. Just one of the first songs, absolutely one of the first songs I remember just going, this is singable. Like, it's just so easy to sing. It's so fun to sing. The lyrics just feel spot on. Even the ones I didn't know what they meant, I mean, Cowboys love smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings, little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Oh, God, I haven't played that song in 15 years, probably. I was afraid I was going to forget the lyric, but I got it. I still got it up here. Still got it. So, all right. Well, I told you I was going to play a second song that I had never done before, and I've ended up playing like 4 songs on here tonight that I haven't done before, and I never got to the second one that I intended to do. I'm not even sure if I should mess with it now because I could save it for another night. But this has been fun. But maybe I should do some of my own. I don't know. I don't really have a plan. And I don't know whether I'm better off just playing for a long time or like cutting it off at 90 minutes. Like if I lose people because they're like, Jesus, Hayes, you've been playing for 2 hours. It's enough. It's awkward. I don't know. Okay, Greg Tressler has asked for Robert O'Keen's The Road Goes On Forever or Bob Dylan's Make You Feel My Love. I don't know if Greg's the same guy that's been asking for To Make You Feel My Love. Somebody's been asking for that every week. And I actually tried to learn it the other day. I'm just not ready yet. But one of these weeks, keep coming back, Greg. One of these weeks I'm going to play that. And The Road Goes On Forever. Shoot, I probably could do that. Let's see. This is probably one I should... I probably shouldn't wing this. But that's never... Just because I shouldn't do something has never stopped me in the past. Let's see. How's this go? Yeah, I may save that. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you for the request. It gives me an idea for later. I've forgotten that I used to cover that, actually, many years ago. Let's see. I think I might do something of my own. I'm just trying to figure out what that might be. You told your mama, you told your pa, mama called the preacher, and your daddy called the law. It's alright, it's alright. Everything gonna be okay. We just won't come home on Christmas or any other holiday. You say behave yourself, I say I will try. You say don't go out tonight, I say why? It's okay, honey. Everything gonna be alright. I make breakfast every morning, sugar, and sing you lullabies at night. You making money, honey. You gonna be a star. Me, I lie around all day and play guitar. It's okay, it's okay. Everything gonna be just fine. You can fall asleep in your bed, honey. Me, I will just toss and turn in mine. Checkers. Me, I like chess. I like you naked, baby, but you like to dress. It's okay, it's okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. Every Friday, naked checkers, honey. Oh, I bet you beat me every time. Yeah. You told your mama, you told your pa, mama called the preacher, and your daddy called the law. It's alright, it's alright. Everything's gonna be okay. We just won't come home on Christmas, darling, or any other holiday. No, we just won't come home on Christmas or any other holiday. Oh, all right. Had to show off on my hot licks. All right, thank you, everybody. Looks like Winnie's asleep back there. I know our friends over across the pond are probably asleep. On the West Coast, they're just joining us. Wherever you are, thank you for being here. Episode 36 of Alone Together Tuesdays. It means the world to me. I can't believe we're still doing this. I'm just very grateful that y'all keep showing up and being a part of it, and actively being a part of it, leaving comments, sharing the show, making requests. It means the world to me. It really, really does. And I've got so many friends who are musicians who are struggling and having a hard time, and I just I almost feel guilty. I'm so grateful that I have this audience. So spread the love. There's a lot of great acts out there, a lot of great live streams, and a lot of folks that need help. But I appreciate you being here right now, so it means the world. So thank you all. Here's to you. Alone Together Tuesday, folks. All right. As I said earlier in the show, I'm doing wine tonight, not whiskey. So we'll see if that makes me feel any better in the morning. I'm going to do this song here. So we were talking about the old 97s earlier, I think. Or maybe that was an Instagram show I did earlier today. around 2007 when Trouble in Mind came out, I got invited to go on tour with the old 97s. And we went, they took me on the West Coast, which I'd never been to before. I toured up and down the East Coast and the Midwest a bit, but in Canada a lot. But I had never been to California, Utah, Washington, Oregon. Professionally, I'd traveled a bit, but I'd never done gigs. And so to get to go and play in front of their audience was amazing. To get to play the Fillmore in San Francisco, or the House of Blues in San Diego, or just all kinds of cool gigs. And it was really great. So I love them. They're just a great band, and I love Rhett. Rhett's been very good to me personally outside of the touring and stuff, and I just like him a lot. So I'm gonna do one of their songs here. I've never played this before until today, so let's see if I can remember it. Shoot, I didn't write down the chords. We'll see if I can remember it. When I first met Doreen, she was barely 17. She was drinking whiskey sours at the bar. And the way she tossed them back, I would have had a heart attack. But as it is, I let her drive my car. And we galloped through the boroughs like a pair of horny thoroughbreds, until I said, "Stop the car, Doreen." Well, you can roll your eyes and nod, but I swear that I saw God in the moonlight on a side street in the wreckage we call Queens. Doreen, Doreen, last night I had an awful dream. You were lying in the arms of a man I'd never seen. Doreen, come clean, Doreen. Pulling into Cleveland in a 7-seater tour van. There's 8 of us, so I'm sleeping on the floor. And the guy who plays the banjo keeps on handing me the old crow, which multiplies my sorrow. I can't take it anymore. Doreen, Doreen, last night I had an awful dream. You were lying in the arms of a man I never see. Come clean, Doreen. Come clean, Doreen. Pull over, I'm bleeding as a phenom off the highway with a phone. And I'm calling you, Doreen, but it rings and rings and rings. Where is it that you are? If you aren't in our bed at home, Doreen, Doreen. Last night I had an awful dream that you were lying in the arms of a man I'd never seen. Come clean, Doreen, come clean, Doreen. I have no way to end that. I remember the chords on the verses, but I totally forgot the chords on the chorus. So I'm sorry, I apologize. To Rhett and the listeners and everybody. What a fun band they are. Amazing. Anyway, God, I love the way there's such a caveman, sort of just rock and roll mentality to that band, combined with these great lyrics and Rhett's voice. I just love it. So anyway, okay. Well, I probably ought to start winding it down, but let's see if we got any requests that I feel like I can pull off here. Slim's in San Francisco and Sweetwater in Mill Valley. I've played both of those venues. Let's see. Okay, well, before I get out, let me remind you guys, if you tip or contribute to the show tonight, you'll get this postcard. And if you contribute $30 or more, this is for any amount. I really like $2. Don't tip a quarter and then like expect a postcard, if you would. But I mean, I'll send it, but that'd be kind of a jerk move. And if you tip $30 or more, you'll get a handwritten set list and a postcard. And yeah, so, and you can go to our website if you've got postcards from the previous weeks that you would like. You can go to the website, and each one has a number on it, and that'll you just write down that number in your payment, and we'll send it to you. I'll sign it and make it out to you and send it to you. Easy as that. Let's see. All right, I keep seeing this song, and I was talking about it earlier tonight. I don't play it a ton, but I'll pull it out here now. This is one I wrote with my friend Brian Keene, and I'm gonna upload this for you. But we made a music video for this song. I wish I had I wonder if I've got the. No, I don't have an image on my computer of it. Well, this is the video. We made a DVD. We created this show called Two Timers, which I got a bunch of these. I just found the other day, so I may put these online. I don't know if people can actually play the disc or not anymore, but it might just be a fun memorabilia item for folks. From the same shameless lowlifes that produce the reality TV sensations Pimp My Crib, the best of Two Timers, She Left Me for Jesus, Uncensored, Too Hot for TV, Volume 3. Yeah, it's a funny video. We had a good time making it. So I'll play this song here. I always preface it with a quote from Ray Wiley Hubbard. He said, "The problem with irony is not everybody gets it." And I hope y'all get it. We've been dating since high school. We never once left this town. We used to go out on the weekends. We drink till we drown. But now she's acting funny, and I don't understand. I think that she's found her some other man. She left me for Jesus, and that just ain't fair. She says that he's perfect. How could I compare? She says I should find him, and I'll know peace at last. But if I ever find Jesus, I'm a kicking his ass. She showed me a picture. All I could do was stare at that freak in his sandals, with his long pretty hair. They must think that I'm stupid, that I don't have a clue. Well, I bet he's a commie, or probably even a Jew. She left me for Jesus, and that just ain't fair. She says that he's perfect. How could I compare? And she says I should find him, and I'll know peace at last. But if I ever find Jesus, up whiskey, and now she's taking up wine. She prays for his troubles, and she's forgotten all about mine. But it's okay, I'm gonna get even, 'cause I can't handle the shame. Why, the last time we made love, she even called out his name. She left me for Jesus, and that just ain't fair. But she says that he's perfect, how could I compare? She says I should find him, and I'll know peace at last. But if I ever find Jesus, I'm kicking his ass. And it could have been Carlos, or even Billy or Ted. But if I ever find Jesus, he's gonna wish he were dead. Oh, man. All right, everybody. Well, it's been a fun one. I felt like last week I didn't really deliver. So I appreciate y'all sticking with me. And keep coming back. I'm going to do one more here, but I hope to see y'all next week. Yeah, just going to keep doing it. Keep doing it until we can get back out on the road again. And we may even keep doing it then. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But it's been a crazy week in America, and I hope y'all are safe. I hope y'all are sane. I know this is hard times for a lot of folks, but I encourage everybody to live in truth and decency and honor and kindness, and respect each other. Respect each other's opinions, but doesn't mean you have to put up with lies. And let's all be better for each other. At the end of the day, I don't want to have to consider anybody in my country or anybody anywhere my enemy. We should all be working to make this a place for all of us, inclusive of all of us, and supportive of all of us. And we may have differences, but we can get through them by talking to each other and understanding each other and empathizing each other. I know for a fact we don't get through them by shutting each other down and by attacking each other. So let's all agree that to try and live in truth. So I'm going to leave you here with a song by Bob Dylan from a long, long time ago. I'm trouble and I don't know why. I'm trouble and I don't know why. There's trouble on my mind, it's driving me blind. And I'm trouble and I don't know why. What did the newspaper say? Yeah, what did the newspaper say? Well, it walked in the door and it lay down on the floor. Said it's another old weary day. I'm trouble and I don't know where. I'm trouble and I don't know where. There's trouble on my mind, it's driving me blind. I'm trouble and I don't know where. What did the television squall? Yeah, what did the television squall? Well, it roared and it burned and it bounced around and nothing at all. I'm troubled and I don't know why. I'm troubled and I don't know why. This trouble on my mind is driving me blind. I'm troubled and I don't know why. Did the movie screen lecture? Well, it heated and it froze and it took off all its clothes and I left in the middle of the picture. I'm troubled and I don't know why. I'm troubled and I don't know why. This trouble on my mind is driving me blind. I'm troubled and trouble on my mind is driving me blind. I'm troubled and I don't know why. Everybody, thanks again for being here for episode 36 of Alone Together Tuesday. I really greatly appreciate it. Y'all take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. And we'll see you next week. All right. Until then, adios. I looked down that winding road. I needed rest and a place to go. So tired of this running round, a flying high and a falling down. I'm gonna leave these blues behind before some other fool to find. He won't care and I don't mind. I can't lose what was not mine. Turn loose all the horses and watch them run, and take time to take in the setting sun, to throw back a keeper just to watch him swim, to forgive your enemies and love your friends. Too much pain. Surely broken hearts are gonna love again. Who cares if your world's a little worn around the seams? Just think about your favorite pair of faded blue jeans. On and on about things gone wrong. Cry to everyone with the same old song. Poor tortured souls trying to pay their dues. And life's no fun when dreams don't come true. So turn loose all the horses and watch them run, and take time to take in the setting sun, and throw back a keeper just to watch him swim. But forgive your enemies and love your friends. Turn loose all the horses and watch them run, and take time to take in the setting sun, to throw back a keeper just to watch him swim. But forgive your enemies and love your friends. Forgive your enemies and love your friends.